everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gemma. Happy Sunday. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, whatever you're doing. Unfortunately, here in Portsmouth, the weather's been a little bit rubbish. It started out really lovely. The sun was shining this morning and I thought, oh, fantastic. But it's actually ended up being a really drizzly and grey day, but it's been okay. I've still had a really good day. My vlog today is going to be a bit of a hodgepodge. I want to show you some fabrics that I've got since I last spoke to you, some tickets that I've bought that I'm really excited about, and today I went to a D-Stash fair, which I've spoken about on a previous vlog where I got some fabric. It's at the Square Tower in Southsea. I have a little, don't know if you can, it's in Southsea, where people who have a large stash, lots of stuff that they don't really want anymore, they bring it along and then they can sell it on to other people. Unfortunately, this time it was a bit of a miss for me. There wasn't as much stuff there that appealed to me. But so, yeah, it just didn't seem as if there was much stuff there this time. To be honest, even my mum, she hadn't been before. She went and she said it wasn't sort of as good as she was expecting it to be. But I think we got there about 10 to 12 and it started at 11. And I can quite easily believe that there were probably people waiting, lined up, ready for it to open. And I imagine half of their stock sold by like 10 past 11. You know, like it's just the sort of, because it's such fantastic prices, like they're really low prices for everything. I imagine that everything just flew off the table. So when we got there, still quite early into the event, perhaps there just wasn't as much stuff left. But either way, you know, we still had a really good day out. I managed to take a few snippets of film from the day and going to the D-Stash. I've not had a really good look back at it yet, so hopefully I'll be inserting a few clips. I'm not too sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. I need to go through it all and see what there is. But, you know, it was okay. It was a lovely day. We went to the Dolphin. It's a pub not far from it, for lunch and a cup of coffee, and then made our way back to the ferry, walking through Old Portsmouth and Gun Wharf. So it was a really lovely day. I will insert here if I've got some video. Otherwise, I will just crack on. Hello, we're just in Gun Wharf and I just wanted to show you this little man who's spending the day with us. This is my mum's gorgeous baby boy Gizmo. Gizmo! She's gone off to the cash point and he hates it when she's out of sight. Gizmo! Look here, Bubby! Gizmo! There you are! Hello, gorgeous! Hello, my gorgeous boy! He's also quite camera shy. Okay, so I'll show you what I did buy from the D-Stash fair. It wasn't much, but I did get a few little bits. Sorry, I've got it all next to me here. So I got some jewellery pieces, like to make jewellery, a couple of lobster clasps, and then some sort of earring bits, some connector hoops. I've already got some of these in silver, so to get them in gold was good. And then some like brassy ones as well, or copper, whatever you want to call it. These were all 10p each. 10p for like all of these each. I spent 50p and got all of this. So that really is amazing. I mean, you could go to a shop and pay like a lot more than that, you know, per packet. So I was really, really pleased with that. That was amazing. And I also got 2 patterns. I don't know that I will ever use these, or I don't know if I can use these. I don't really know what size they are. I don't know if they've already been cut out or what. But to be honest, I was drawn to them, A, because they were 50p each. 50p. And I just love the pictures. I would love one day, my dream is to live in a house where I can have a room just dedicated to sewing. I can just have my own little sewing area, sewing room that I can go to and have all my stuff. And I'd quite like to frame some of the really nice sort of older sort of pattern pictures and pattern packages. So I've got this one. And I just think that it's just really beautiful. Literally, like, how it's come is it's not even a packet, it's just the piece, like front cover, which has got like instructions on the back, and then this is the pattern. I just can't quite tell if it's already been cut out. I don't think it has. So you never know, I may get to use that at some point. And then there's this one. And this is from News of the World. When did they do patterns? That's amazing. I have no idea like how old these are. But I really do, I mean, I do actually quite like that. So if I can make that, that'll be amazing. But if not, I just think it looks really pretty. I do quite like to collect sort of pattern, like pretty ones, especially at 50p each. You know, who can argue with that? So even if I can't make it up and it's just a bit of artwork, you know, I'm not going to complain. So I was really happy with that. So that was my day today. So I had a really good time. Oh, and on my way back through Gunwharf, I did stop and picked up a cheeky Krispy Kreme donut. It's the peanut butter one. I can't wait to eat it. I'm so excited. You're lucky that, I mean, the fact that I'm even recording before I bite into this is amazing. But yeah, I'm trying to savour the moment. Okay, so on to fabrics. So I went to Gosport last month, I think it was. Fortin Fabrics were having a 25% off sale. I think it was 25% off. They were having a sale anyway on all of their fabrics. So I thought I'd go along, have a see on what I liked the look of. And I got 2 pieces. I got one which is just, I think it was a poly cotton. It's not very wide, so I got a couple of meters. And that is this one. So it's like a navy with red anchors, which I think is really, really cute. So I have already pre-washed it, and it has some of the dye has already come out. It's already faded a little bit. I'm hoping that's the only fade it's going to do. Luckily, I did wash it with other dark colours, so you couldn't tell that it had bled. But yeah, so I think that's really cute. I think that would make quite a nice little summer dress or something. But for the moment, that will just sit in the stash until I can decide what pattern I'd like to use. And then the other one was this one, and I've actually seen this. I was actually eyeing this up on eBay. So now I've got it, it's fine. So that's this. And this is a jersey. It's like a stretch, but I think it's quite lightweight because it's quite, it seems quite thin and lightweight. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get on with that. I don't know whether I'll make this my first jersey item. I might get something that feels a bit more stable before I have a go at that. But yeah, so I got some of that, but I absolutely love it. I just think it's really cute. I love the pattern. Yeah, but I am looking forward to making something out of that at some point. I'm not too sure what yet though, so we shall see. Now the other pieces, I have decided, mostly due to like my budget, that I would like to try and find fabrics that I can just repurpose. For example, I was thinking duvet covers. So you can get some really, really nice patterned coloured duvet covers. And if you get them like in the sales, or even if you go to like charity shops or go onto eBay, you can get them really, really cheaply. Now I thought it would be a fantastic way to use them for like really old sort of rubbishy ones, for sort of like to make muslins to make toiles and stuff. So I can practice whatever patterns that I'm making, and then, you know, it doesn't matter so much with the fabric, you know, what I've got. I can get those really cheap, and then I can find some nicer ones and actually make clothes out of duvet covers. And since I've sort of been thinking and looking into that, I've actually found a couple of groups on Facebook that are dedicated to making clothes out of duvet covers, which I think is absolutely fantastic. A great way to sort of repurpose fabrics if you've got them sort of secondhand. Now, so far I've only bought one, and I bought that in the sale at Asda, and it was £3 for a double duvet cover. So if you think that also it's two-sided, you know, it's, you know, I've got two double size pieces of fabric, and I've been looking at this for ages, but I didn't want it as a duvet cover. And then when I thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, a dress, it'd be lovely. This is the, I don't know how you pronounce it, Castronaut? Something like that. Literally, it is cats that are astronauts. How amazing is that? I absolutely love it. I love cats anyway. So while I've been, sorry, my cat's actually playing on my tablet. I've put a little mouse game on there for her, and she's loving it. But yeah, obviously I love cats. And I saw this and I thought that is just so, so cute. I'm working through, or I'm going to be working through the Tilly and the Buttons book, Love at First Stitch, and I thought that would make a really nice Lilu dress. I think it would anyway, I hope so. That's what I am thinking of making it with. But obviously the size of it, I'm assuming I will have enough to make a couple of things out of it, I guess. And the other side of it is a grey, like moon pattern, I guess. It's just got loads of moons all over it, and I actually do quite like that as well. And I thought maybe I could make one of the skirts from the Tilly dress, sorry, the Tilly book with it, but I'll see. I'm not 100% sold on that just yet, but definitely the cat astronauts. I love that. So yeah, that's going to end up being a dress, I think. That'll be lovely for the summer. So I'm looking forward to making that. The other piece I've got actually is curtains. It's not even a duvet. It's some curtains. Again, it's from Asda. It was in the sale. It's £3.50. So I've got obviously two bits of curtains. They're not sort of like super huge, but they're big enough to do the job. And because I've got two of them, I've got plenty to make stuff with. They're also lined. The lining is pretty grim, so I will probably use that to make a toile of whatever it is that I want to make. But the curtain is this. So it's like little polka dots and flowers and bows, and oh, I just love that. I think that is really, really cute as well. I'm finding that I use the word cute a lot. I don't normally, never mind. But yeah, so I love that. So I'm not too sure what that's going to be yet either. But yeah, definitely something for the summer, I think. I really love it. So I was speaking to my mum today about like using duvet covers, you know, repurposing them, like the nicer ones using them for clothing, like dresses, skirts, whatever, and the not so nice ones using for practice. And we've actually now decided in a couple of weeks' time we're going to go to the Gosport car boot sale. It's at Bridge Mary School. If you're local or fairly local and you haven't been before, if you like car boots, I really recommend going. It is massive. They've always got so much stuff there. It's really good. So I've not been for ages, since like last year, so I'm looking forward to going. So I'll have a look and I'll see what sort of duvet covers I can find, or any sort of large pieces of fabric that I think I can repurpose into something else. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to have a go at. So fingers crossed that that works out okay. Sorry, my cat is trying to like climb up to the camera. She's fine. So yeah, so that is my fabrics that I have for the moment. What else have I got? Okay, so also I went to the range a while ago. Again, I went with my mum. She was looking for some sort of knitting needle or something, I don't really know. But I found some pom-pom loom maker thingies. And yeah, so I thought, oh, I like pom-poms. I will have a go at trying to make those. So my mum has given me some, she had just a ball of wool left over from a project that she was making. So I'm going to use that to have a practice and have a go at making some pom-poms. So I'm also looking forward to that. And I think that's really it with regards to like new things that I've got. I'm still, I still haven't really made much of a start on my Margot pyjamas. The pattern is cut out. I've just got to cut out the fabric. But that doesn't mean to say that I haven't actually made anything. I have been doing a few things. So my mum made, we sort of did a collaboration, if you like. She wanted to make a little sort of quilt cover or cushion or something for her dog Gizmo, and I would quite, I said I would like something for my cat Parker. So she knitted some blankets for me, and then we've got some fabric to do like a backing on them. So for Gizmo, she did like this blue one, which had like some sparkly thread in it. And for Parker, she did, I think it's coming up a bit red, but it is actually pink. It's like a real hot pink, and it's got like some, I don't know whether you can see, it's got like some sparkly thread through it, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then we found this from Fabricland. And we actually have put it on both of them, because obviously it's blue, but it's also got pink on it and all sorts. So I think it goes fine. And then I've got some wadding to go in the middle as well. So I've just sewn all that up all around, and that makes a nice little blanket. It's quite a good size. I can double it up if she wants it extra squishy. But yeah, so I've been working on that. So I made both of those. I've already given my mum the one for the dog, so I can't show you that one. But it's pretty much the same, although it's more square, and it's dark blue for, you know, the knitted side. So yeah, I really love that. So we've been working on that. And actually, Parker did lay on it last night, which was amazing. She never, like, anything I'd buy her. I can buy her cat beds. I bought her a radiator bed, all sorts of bits and pieces. And she's like, meh. So it just then sits in a cupboard, or, you know, sort of goes to waste. But yeah, she actually sat on that last night, so I was really pleased. It's like, she does love it. Well, she likes it anyway, at least that one time. I'm waiting to see whether she ever uses it again. So yeah, so we have been doing something, so I was really proud of that. And that's it with regards to that. The last thing I wanted to talk about was some tickets that I've recently bought. So I'm sure you're all well aware that the Knitting and Stitching show is happening next week in London. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go, but last minute, yes, I can. I'm going on the Saturday. I'm actually going with a friend from work. We're going to get the train up there. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. I'm really buzzing. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see what it's like. I've never been to like this show before. I can only imagine. I'm just imagining it sort of being gigantic but absolute chaos, or I have no idea. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going on the Saturday. So if any of you are going to be there on the Saturday, please, if you see me, come and say hi. It'd be great to meet some of you. I think Gabby of Gabardashery is going to be on the Saturday, so I'm really hoping I get to sort of say hi to her. But yeah, I'd love to meet all of you, any of you. So if you're around, you know, give me a wave or come and say hello. That'd be wonderful. And then the other ticket that I got, which is the Dressmakers Ball, which is happening in May, and it's happening in Leicester. And I am so excited to go. I cannot wait. I heard about it sometime last year. I can't even remember how I heard about it. It must have been something on Facebook, and I saw it and I was like, yes, I want to go to that. So I booked my ticket last night, and I sorted out a coach and a hotel, and it's all booked and arranged, and I'm really, really excited. If you haven't heard about it, I'm going to put a link in the description box below. Have a look. It's open to everyone. You don't even have to be a dressmaker or sewer. If you just want to go along, then you can. But yeah, obviously it is aimed at, you know, people who make clothes. They are holding a competition that if you have made your own dress that you're wearing there, or even just an accessory or something, you can enter into a competition. It sounds like they do like a little catwalk, and then you get judged and they pick a winner and you get a prize. There's like a buffet food, and they've got like a special dressmaker's cocktail or something like that. And I've heard that, or it does say that again, Gabby of Gabardashery will be performing. She'll be singing, which will be great. So obviously dancing as well. Yeah, it just sounds like it's going to be a really lovely evening. And again, you know, it'll be a fantastic place to sort of meet everyone. I've never been to Leicester before, so I'm actually really looking forward to that as well. Leicester is also the home of the Crafty Sew and So shop, who I follow on Instagram. I'll put a link in the description box below. They all seem like really lovely people there, so I'm really looking forward to meeting them and obviously going into their shop and buying some fabric or buying something. I'm going to make sure I take some spending money so I can have a good look about in there and see what I can find. So really that's my exciting news. I'm really excited to go. I'm probably going to mention it a few more dozen times at some point, I imagine, if you follow me on Instagram. I would like to try and make my own dress to go, but I think I'm just going to have to sort of see how it goes, like time and like my budget and stuff. I don't think I've got a pattern that I could make into an evening dress. I don't really know. If you are going and you know what you're making, I'd love to sort of hear about it. I'm trying to sort of get inspired. I don't really know, because obviously I'm still quite, I guess I could be like an adventurous beginner with patterns, so I don't really know what I could try and work with. We'll see. I'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that was it. So I mean, if you're going, then again, say hi and let me know. But that's it today, really. So I hope you all are having a lovely day. Monday tomorrow, which is not so great, but it's fine. We get through it. And that's it for now. So I'll see you next time. Bye.